You're the person everyone reaches out to, but somehow you're also the one everyone forgets. People know exactly where to find you when they need something. But when you need something, it gets very quiet. There's a quiet reason for that, and this story is about discovering it. At 27, Ethan had a good job, a decent salary, and a permanent seat in a crowded corporate office. But emotionally, he was starving. Ethan was chubby, soft-spoken, always smiling, not because he was happy, but because he was afraid. Afraid of being disliked, afraid of being invisible. So he made himself useful, and useful people are never left alone. Every morning his desk would disappear under piles of other people's work. Can you finish this for me? Can you help me real quick? Just one more thing. And Ethan would smile and say yes. By lunchtime, he was doing 5 jobs, none of them his own. The worst part wasn't the work, it was the women. Not because they were cruel, but because Ethan saw them as dreams he wasn't allowed to touch. Slim, curvy, petite. And the blondes. He could stare at a blonde through the office glass so long, the glass would beg for privacy. If one of them said hi to him, his brain would freeze for 2.5 seconds. His face would smile, but his soul hadn't arrived yet. If a girl leaned close to give him an assignment and her sleeve brushed his arm, he would replay it all day, like it was a romantic movie scene. He didn't remember birthdays, but he could tell you exactly which perfume every woman in the office wore. That's how lonely he was. And they knew it. People didn't come to Ethan because he was special. They came because he was available. He wasn't a co-worker anymore. He was a free public charging station. Every woman knew if she smiled sweetly and asked nicely, Ethan would do anything. And Ethan believed every smile meant something. He'd stay late, heart warm, thinking maybe one day someone would choose him. Then one day, a new girl joined the office. Blonde, bright, sharp eyes. Her name was Lena. She noticed something everyone else ignored. Ethan was always the last one to leave. Always stressed, always smiling, always tired. So she watched him. And one evening, after everyone else left, she walked over. Ethan was drowning in work. Co-workers were calling from the hallway. "Don't forget my file. I need that by 10. Please finish this." He felt important, needed. Lena leaned closer. He was gone. She asked him 3 tiny, pointless favors. He jumped up for all of them. Then she smiled and said, "I don't like you." He froze. "Because you're too fat." His heart dropped through the floor. She walked away. That night, he didn't sleep. Not because of her words, but because something inside him finally woke up. The next day, he was back at his desk, quieter than usual. Lena came over. "Do you like me?" she asked. He nodded instantly. She smiled, but not kindly. "I like you too," she said. "But I don't like that you're afraid of the word no." Ethan didn't understand. She leaned in and whispered, "You can't say no to anyone, because you can't say no to yourself. No to junk food. No to sleeping past 5. No to staying the same. That's why everyone walks all over you." Then she walked away, and Ethan sat there, feeling exposed. That night, he stood in front of a mirror, and for the first time in his life, he didn't smile. The next day, someone asked him for help. His heart raced, his mouth went dry, and he said, "I'm sorry, no." The room didn't explode. Nobody died, but something inside him was born. He started saying no to junk food, no to late nights, no to being available. He woke up early, he worked out, he focused. People got annoyed, but he didn't. Weeks passed, then months. Ethan lost weight, but more importantly, he gained a spine. One day a co-worker asked him for help again. Ethan smiled politely. "I'm sorry, I can't." Something strange happened. They nodded and walked away. Later, a woman looked at him and said, "You're different." He was. He was no longer the man who was always available. He was the man who chose himself. Final message. Saying no to other people is not the hardest part. The hardest part is saying no to the version of yourself that wants comfort instead of change. When you learn to say no to junk, no to laziness, no to being available for everyone, you stop feeling guilty about protecting your time. Because deep down, you know you're finally choosing the life you were meant to live. This is not the end of his journey, it's the beginning. And if you want to walk that path too, stay with us. The next chapters are just getting started.